What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited to post this makeup look because this was actually my Halloween makeup look I did like before I went to work, and I was just really excited to try this because I bought a couple prosthetics like around like October, September, and I got them from Dyad MUFX. I believe that's their ad name and stuff. So I was just really excited to finally do this look, and I wore it to school, so it was like honestly a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's when everybody knew I was like for real crazy. Like that just solidified it. But I decided to put a band-aid over like my nose rings. That way it didn't get stuck or be like, you know, difficult to remove. Because when I did the prosthetic ears I did, them hoes took forever to take off because I put glue everywhere and it just was not a pleasant experience. And I'm just cutting like the nostril area a little bit so I can like breathe and not just have like the skin flaps or whatever from the prosthetics like cover up my nose. I need to be able to breathe for real. And I just put like some of the like Pros A original adhesive around the edges. I need to figure out how to like kind of like seamlessly blend the edges, that way they're not, you know, just as noticeable and stuff like that. But I definitely could have secured the nose better because that bitch was trying to fall off at work. But, you know, that was only my third time doing prosthetics with really, like, not that much knowledge of prosthetics, like the application process, you know. So I'm not going to be mad. I'm not mad about it. And I'm taking one of my Danessa Mari's Beauty. This is basically like the little hand palette thing. You can get these from her website. There are also some on Amazon, and, like, they're cool or whatever. It's just, like, they're designed a little bit differently, but both of them I feel like were, you know, good quality. And then I'm just taking my one size primer, and I'm just, like, priming my face because I needed this makeup to last literally all day. Like, I needed to last through the school year, so, you know, I had to make sure I used my primers that I feel like would be good for that. And I'm just like brushing through my brows at this moment, and then I'm going to basically fill them with this black color fix because I felt like my brows needed to be actually like black. I don't really ever do black brows because I really don't like black brows, like when it comes to like a skin tone color look, because I just like something a little bit more like brown, like versus like black. But for this look, they ate. Also, side note, the mirror that I'm using is from Milk Cosmetics. It's from their Universal Monsters like makeup collection. And I was just using this just so it's a little bit easier for me to be a little bit more precise when I was doing my brows instead of having a mirror that was like far away, like sitting on the actual like makeup table or whatever. But I'm just trying to like put the black throughout my entire brows just to make sure like all of it looks seamless. And then I just took that Q-tip at the front to blend just to make it look actually like it was like my brow color and not just like a harsh like brow to like skin moment. And then I'm taking this color fix from the Danessa Beauty 2 and I'm just taking it to conceal or like clean up my brows, and then I'll use it to clean my eyebrow slit too. And then I'm going to blend it out as my eyeshadow base, and then we're gonna get started on my eyeshadow. So I'm not gonna lie, I was supposed to post this video during like the spooky season series I did in October, but I'm not gonna lie, there was so much fucking shit going on. Like the fact that I posted as many spooky season looks I did, first off, a round of applause, because I was coaching volleyball, and then literally like right after volleyball season ended, cheer season started. So I was booked and busy, and I was over here recording looks, ending looks like basically every single day. It was a lot. Like I, you know, applaud myself for the commitment and trying to do that, but baby, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next year, but I don't know if I'm gonna be doing it. Like, I'm gonna have to edit some videos before October hit. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to be like filming spooky season looks in August and September, because baby, trying to like film them in October with everything going on, I don't know how that's gonna work. But anyway, since I was doing this look inspired by Wicked, this wasn't necessarily inspired by Cynthia's like version of Elphaba, but I just had this witch nose, and then like I was like, well, I might as well, you know, use my like Wicked actual like shirt and stuff, because why the fuck not? And I had the Wicked collection from RAM Beauty, and the haul for that should be up now. So yeah, check it out, because I actually really love the collection. I got the entire collection, and I still use this eyeshadow palette like for like my regular like makeup looks and stuff. I've used a couple of different things for like different stuff, and I just love when people like actually create different collabs and like really commit to it and make products that make sense, because I don't know, it just eats. Like this collab, like it made sense. I mean, especially because like, you know, it's RAM Beauty, that's Ariana's brand. and just to know like how sentimental or like important like that movie was for her. But I would actually love to help brands like create different like collaborations. I would love to do like a Bratz palette or like a Bratz collection and like a Cheetah Girls one. Girl, like I feel like I would eat up a Cheetah Girls collection. Like, we can make that shit shake for real, for real. But, you know, if any brand wants to just hire me to, like, you know, do that, please let me know. But when I was doing this, like, eyeshadow look, like, yes, the Wicked palette had, like, the greens I wanted, but I wanted to make it a little bit deeper in tone and stuff because I usually use, like, 3 eyeshadows, like, for my eyeshadow base. And that's just to create as much depth as possible. So I used that black just to make it a little bit darker and look more like a smoky eye. And I'm just going in with one of those green shadows to just really make sure that like the black is blended well with the green and not just like a harsh like blend or like, you know, transition, because that shit is not the vibe. And I'm actually taking one of the liquid shadows from the REM Beauty Wicked collab, and I'm just using that to cut my crease, as you see right here. I love using either liquid shadows or like, you know, different like matte like products like the Made by Mitchell color case that you will see me use, and the Danessa Myers Beauty color fix. I just like how it just like helps the shadows or whatever I'm using like just pop a little bit more. So you see me going on top with that shadow, and I feel like it did make it a little bit more like vibrant and stuff. And I'm just blending it out just to like, you know, make it a little bit more seamless, and then go back in with that black shadow to transition, you know, the actual cut crease with the actual eyeshadow, so it's like more of a depth look. I don't know, that's just a technique I learned like years ago, like 2016 2017, like during that era of makeup. That's like where I get like my makeup techniques from and stuff, because baby, I watched so many YouTube videos back then. And it's funny because now it's like I'm making YouTube videos, and it's just like crazy to just see how like I got here and stuff. But for my base, I'm going to be taking this Made by Mitchell color case. I'm taking one of the green shades, and I have been like mixing them more like recently to create custom shades. But baby, when I tell you I had maybe an hour to do this makeup, maybe an hour, like I did not have time for that. Like I had to get this shit done fast, and I'm just shocked that I even got this done, because people were like, how long did it take you? And it definitely took me like less time than I anticipated. But that's also because like I know like my makeup techniques, like what I do on my normal like, you know, makeup days or like full glam moments, I just basically translate that to like the face paint and just like do the same technique. And it had helped actually to have done like those other prosthetic looks I did before. I feel like they kind of helped me figure out like what I need to do, so it didn't take as long to prep or figure out how in the world I need to like, you know, do stuff. I definitely should have glued this nose down a little bit more, but you know, we're gonna ignore it. And then whenever I do my face paint looks like this, I always use a hydrating spray throughout it just to make sure that my face is does not dry out, because a lot of like products I use, like the color fix, like those are like very pigmented and they're like, you know, more matte products, and I don't want my face to, you know, feel too dry by the time I'm done with my makeup look. So that's why you just, you know, make sure I keep a hydrating spray like on standby after I do like every single layer, just to make it blend a little bit better too. And I'm just doing my regular like highlighting like routine, and I decided to like highlight my nose too, because let's commit to it. Let's act like this is actually my nose and like this is me doing my makeup. And it's just funny to see like the final look, and just to see like what I had to do to get to that final look, because baby, at first I was like, okay, but then like the lighter concealer or like the color fix, like I feel like it created the right shade, like, and it didn't make me look like I don't even know, like this green of my base, I feel like it's like too dark or like foresty green, but the like color fix like definitely like lightens it up and makes it look like more the shade that I was intentionally going for at first. And I'm just using my like foundation brush or like the like base color to blend, to make sure like it's not like a harsh difference between that concealer area and like my foundation. And I like to use like the pigments from Jellywink Cosmetics and like some translucent powder, or I can use them like with the regular powder, just to like make the pigment a little bit like more opaque, because if I didn't do the pigments, I feel like I would probably have to do like a couple different layers with like the liquid or cream products just to make it like, you know, stand out a little bit more. And the green pigment definitely did like change the tone of it, so I did love that. I don't know, I love using the loose pigments. That's what I usually use them for now. If I don't use them for eyeshadow, I'm using them to like help set like my fun colorful makeup looks. But yeah, that's just like a little tip. And Jelly Cosmetics, like they always have sales going on, and if they don't have a sale going on, you can use my code ArtistryXAriel to, you know, save you some money. I get like a little bit of a commission, but I always just say go with whatever color, go whatever coupon code like saves you the most money. But yeah, I mixed this color that is going to be like my base color, and when I tell you I was rushing, y'all, I was rushing so bad. Like, I don't even know if I made it to work on time at this point. I probably did. But, like, baby, the ambition, like, to actually do a face paint look like this before going to work with not that much time, girl, like, I was committed. I was very much committed. And then I was like, okay, let me just use this eyeshadow from the palette to, like, contour my face. And that was, like, a lot easier than me having to, like, mix a shade or do, like, a loose powder. Like, no, I can just use this one. I don't have to mix nothing. All I gotta do is just, like, tap it in the little, like, eyeshadow pan and we're good. But yeah, I'm going to actually contour my nose too, just to make sure it looks like this is actually supposed to be on my face, which I feel like helps. And then I always like go underneath my eyeshadow after I do my base routine, just to create a seamless, like, you know, transition overall, so it doesn't look like just my eyeshadow just stops and like I just have like bare like face underneath my eyes. I just like how this looks now. This is not how I always did my makeup. It's definitely one of my like newer techniques. And then put like some eye pencil, like a darker one. I usually use like the black one from About Face, but I didn't have that one at the moment, so I'm taking this Color Pop one. I'm just lining my under eye area just to make it a little bit like darker and more of a sultry look. That's just like my regular technique. And then I was putting glue in my eyebrow slit so I can add jewels on it. And yeah, this is what I always do. I feel like it's a lot easier to use like a disposable spoolie, like the bottom of the disposable spoolie, to like apply them, because the bottom of brushes are usually like way too big and it's a little bit more complicated with that. But I spray my face and I'm just going on with my mascara before I put my lashes on. And oh, I was going to use this, like, I think this is one of the Diamond Prismatic pigments from Jelly Cosmetics. I decided to use like the greenish one for the highlight because I feel like that would like pop a little bit more. And I actually really like these pigments. I usually use them for a highlight. Sometimes I'll use them like if I'm doing like a cut crease on top of a cut crease, but they make really good like highlighters. And then I wanted like some dramatic lashes, so I took my Feline Vibe from I Envy lashes, and I use these so much. Whenever I go to a Beauty Supply store, these are probably the lashes I pick up the most, just because the cat eye just, it eats. Like when I found these like a year or so ago, they honestly became my favorite. And then I drew my moles on. I added a couple different ones, and I just wanted to do like a blackish green. Like I didn't want to do any like colorful like lip combo, so I'm using like this black liquid lipstick from Beauty Bakery. This is one of their lip whips, and then you will see me go in with this greenish like liquid lipstick. It's like a metallic from Black Moon Cosmetics. I believe it's called like Kraken, and that might be the one, I don't know. But I set my face with my regular setting spray, and I'm taking the Ben Nye Final Seal to make sure that this shit is like set for real, because like I said, I need this to last all day. And I feel like my makeup itself lasted a really long time. It's just like the application of the nose that really like gave me some hell. But now I'm just putting on my lashes, and when I put on my lashes, I kind of like have them like the mirror tilted a little bit because I feel like that's easier for me to look. But yeah, this is the final look. I ended up taking my hair down because I didn't like how it looked. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all my fit. Yeah, but thank y'all for watching. I love y'all so much. Guess who won the Halloween contest for teachers? Yes, I should, because I ate down. I ate down with this. Like, I really popped off. In the hour before school, in the morning, I ate that up.